Healy. Let's go southern. And yes, 8.8 kilometers away. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. It's over here, I think. I think like Tweed, somewhere over here, I'm pretty sure. Let's go, 7.2 kilometers. Okay, this is the start of something insane. What is going on, guys? It's Zigzag here. Welcome back to another GeoGuessr video. Today we are back on the grind to get 24,000 points on Diverse World NMPZ before GeoWizard can. So let us see if we get some good seeds today. It's pretty much all dependent on getting those good seeds. Even if you're playing out of your mind, you still need a lot of luck here. But let's see if I can get some of that today. You never know. And here's the first attempt. So looking South American. Maybe somewhere up in the north of Brazil. This could also be like Bolivia or Mexico, I suppose, but not really sure here. Actually, it could be Argentina looking at the architecture, and it actually ends up being in Uruguay. So not a particularly good round. The climate along that coast is quite hard to tell at the best of times. Regardless, here we have some hills. I think in Newfoundland for this one. I'm thinking Newfoundland for this one. Might just click in the center for the hope of a good score here. And yeah, that ends up manifesting itself. We get 4,700, so that's enough to continue. This one, very flat, interesting like curbs and everything. I'm actually not sure. It's somewhere over this direction. I might go in Ukraine, but not really sure. Okay, and it ends up being northern Mexico, so interesting. That architecture, I mean, there just wasn't a lot going on in that round, so it made it very difficult. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of restarting might be required here. This one's got an interesting hill, interesting soil color. I'm thinking somewhere around here, Izumu, there's some hills around here, so I'm hoping for the best here. And wow, it's all the way over out the outside here. That must be like the only card that goes out there, so a super tough round. 4,040, obviously, we'd have to 5k all the rest of the round, so not quite the score you can continue on. Here we go, this is Japan, a 9 number, so I feel like they go from 1 at Tokyo. Well, I can't actually remember, but okay, Kobe, around Kobe area. I can't actually remember what the rule is with the Japanese phone numbers, or even if that would have been a good clue. But regardless, here we are in looking to be Scotland or England. I might just click in like the middle of the country here. Not really sure with this architecture. And actually, that works. 4.7k is good enough. Okay, so near Hull there. This one is very hilly, looking probably to be somewhere in Malaysia here, but could also be over on the main peninsula, to be fair, and it is. And we unfortunately lose a bit of a 50-50 there, so that's how it goes sometimes. Quite hilly. Next one, double yellows in the center. Is this going to be like... I'm not really sure, but I think Taiwan makes the most sense with this pole marking over here. And actually, it's pretty southern, but 4.5k is doable. Next one, okay, this is more like a bit of a Slovenia one, I think. Could it be Austria? I'm not really sure. I think Slovenia is probably a more safe option here. Actually, just over the border in Austria, but still enough points. Next one, okay, we need a really lucky Japan guess here. I'm thinking like north of Osaka, something like that. It's not the safest hedge, but I kind of like it. And no, it's way further north, so obviously we've missed the target here, but let's see what we would have gotten anyway. This one, I don't even know, bro. Is it somewhere up here in Argentina? No, this one's in Romania, so yeah, it would have been a tough one. I think I probably would have gotten it had I still been in the contention for it here, but yeah, that one's going to be in Mexico somewhere. Generation 4? Interesting. Okay, so we would have been decently close, but yeah, 16,000 is how that one ends up, so not so good. So I might cut away here to some better attempts. We'll see just what I get here. This one, France maybe, Poland maybe. Might go Poland, just central south Poland here. Hope for the best, I don't really know. And okay, nice guess. So 42 kilometers away, that's the kind of pace we need to maintain here. Let's see what we get on the next one. Wow, so I actually think this is somewhere in Queensland, but it's going to be fairly far north, I think. I'm not really sure. It's just a strange looking round. And wow, it's a good guess considering what we had. So this one's in Penland, or Pentland, there we go. A tiny town in northern Queensland, and I just was not sure what I was looking at for there for a while. It's still a decent guess. I knew it had to be fairly far north, and that's on the way to Mount Isa and Cloncurry, so a tough round. That's not the type of round you want. This one looking Italian. No, it's actually going to be Spanish because of the lack of the border here. So somewhere up in the Pyrenees. This actually might be a good score here. Let's see. And okay, yes, it is a really nice score. Just 54 kilometers away. So we are still just in contention, but we need essentially perfect scores from here on in. And this one is going to be somewhere in Korea. Let's just lonk in a city and hope for the best here. This one would make sense. Why not? Can't really see where else it could be, and it's going to be southern, so we're going to miss out this time. 22k is still possible. France, maybe like southwestern here. Something, it feels fairly rural to me, so something like that would make sense, I think. And this architecture is a bit different as well. And okay, that's why, because it's in Spain. So yeah, I mean, it's in Portugal. So we get 21,900, almost 22k is a good score in its own right. And we had a really nice start. Unfortunately, kind of dropped the ball towards the end, but it was not the kind of seed that you really want. Like, we need something even better. Regardless, this one is, I believe, Russia. And let me see, flat farmland like this. Maybe somewhere like a bit south of Ufa, somewhere over here. And no, it's actually fairly flat for this part of the country. Normally you get a few more hills around here, but yeah. It's right latitude, wrong everything else, wrong continent, and we suffer. So this one should be like, I don't know, this one could be Tasmania or New South Wales. I think I will go Tasmania just because I see a few ferns. And okay, 4.6k is decent. Was a tough round. Maybe I should have gone over this direction, just because I didn't really recognize it off the bat. Ooh, flat, kind of rolling hills here. Like, I think like South Dakota in this kind of region, just south of Rapid City, is probably an option. And okay, it's just over the border in Wyoming, so another good score. We're just about out of contention now. We need perfect scores. I don't know with this one. Maybe like Cardiff or something. Just really no idea at this point, but okay, it's actually really close. We're in Wales, near Swansea. Unfortunately, I think we're out of contention now, but could get another good score here, especially seeing as how we appear to be in South Australia. It's going to be above Adelaide somewhere. I'm not really sure here, so let's just go there. It's going to be close. And okay, it's over on the Eyre Peninsula, so it was always going to be a tough seed with that round. And this one's just going to be somewhere up here in South Africa. So a nice, easy round to end it off, but and it would have been enough probably to end it off. But 23,000 is good, 22.9. Certainly a good score. And you can see, like, very consistent. Obviously, having two Australias helps, but they're actually two of my worst guesses, so... Actually, elsewhere was a bit easier on this seed. Regardless, good guesses, but not good enough, you see. We can play super well and still not get the bag. But let's see what we got this time. Pretty easy Finland. Gets hillier to the north, I heard, so maybe this one feels a little hilly. Let's go halfway up the country. And, oh, nice. Okay, so 23 kilometers away. That is a start. If only I could have gotten that one last seed in combination with some of the others. But let's see what we got next. Oh, no, Russia. Russia. It's not what I wanted to see. I think it's... I don't even know if it's Russia, to be honest, but let's just go somewhere up here, above Kazan. It's possible. You never know. And, yeah, it's way too far out. That's unfortunate, guys. A nice start, and then we just get absolutely backstabbed by our good Russian friends here. We got an Indo flag here. Interesting, like... Are these Buddhist flags? I don't know. I've kind of run out of time here. I would go and, yeah... I was kind of between Sulawesi and Sumatra here, and it was Sumatra, so that's okay. Was thinking more of Sulawesi anyway. So next one. Interesting. This is like a super dry... I'm assuming this is actually... Well, it actually could be like the Canaries or something, but I was thinking South Africa. And wow, that's why. It's very, very, very rural for South Africa especially. What can you do? Next round, Spain, definitely Spain, maybe north of Madrid this time. Somewhere around here would make sense, I think. It's a little hilly, so maybe even closer. Just a nice little hedge. It's going to be like somewhere this direction, I think. It's actually south of it, and that score is quite marginal, so let's see what we get next round. Is this Australia? I'm going to go South Africa, actually. I don't know. Okay, Argentina, that's why. The classic Southern Hemisphere dilemma there. But anyway, we can exit out of this one. Would have been a nice Ireland there, but that's okay. So super tough rounds. Okay, this one feels like the same kind of direction. South Dakota, let's go there again. And okay, this one is over in Montana. So last time was Wyoming, this time Montana, but the score is too low, unfortunately. Okay, next one. Come on, baby. Okay, this one is a nice looking Senegal. Thinking of just like kind of going for the hedge here. We're going east to west, so may as well click on this road, I guess, but not really sure. And okay, it is east to west, but way further north. So again, another marginal one. We're just gonna have to hit a nice guess after a nice guess here. So let's just go in Tokyo area for this one, and it's not good enough. Great. Sometimes when you get it wrong, you actually kind of feel happier because you didn't actually waste a really good one. Anyway, this one is clearly going to be somewhere in Uruguay. If it's a little hilly or something like this, I like to guess maybe more northern up this direction here. Let's see. Yes, 31 kilometers away. Great guess. Okay, good start. Next one, all yellow road lines, looking to be somewhere around here, I think. We got hills, we're going north to south, so yeah, and we're near a town, so maybe it's something like that. And all yellow road lines have let me down. This one was actually way further north. So yeah, Chile does that a bit in alpine zones, and the main one that everyone knows is down here, but this one also is probably a bit of a smaller zone, and right in the midst of the mountains, so I could have probably gotten it, but yeah. I mean, let's just continue this one on, because we got a good score, somewhere fairly northern and central, I would say, and it was. Next one, Canadian, I think, but it's like a bit hilly, so I'm not really sure. Maybe like Nova Scotia or Prince Edward. Let's go Prince Edward Island for fun here. Okay, Saskatchewan. So wow, we actually had some like hills there. That's really interesting. At least I think I saw some hills in the background. Snow coverage, maybe Bulgaria. So yeah, this one wouldn't have ended up being a massive score regardless. We get 18,000. So moving on, Canada. You never want to see Canada. You never want to see USA. You never want to see Russia in this. Australia I can do, but yeah. Ocean to the north. Here, white car. Left-hand drive. So I guess near Cape Town. Oh man. So okay, Mosel Bay. That is actually such a bait round because we could see the ocean to the north. I knew it had to be South Africa, but yeah. Okay, guys, I've been struggling. This has been tough stuff, but hoping to stop losing so many seeds at the start. So this one looks like that Oklahoma, Texas kind of coverage where it's like a bit more wintry. And it's actually over in Saskatchewan, so clearly not the right idea. Next one, .fi, Finland. Could just be Helsinki, to be honest. Could easily just be Helsinki. If this is Helsinki, I'll be very, very pleased because I'm tired of guessing half the way away the country, away from the actual place. But this one is indeed near Helsinki, so I'm pleased with that. Good, good, good. Next one, Croatia, I think. We're lacking blue strips, so that's the main thing I can think of, unless this is like a really strange Russia. I'm just going to guess Zagreb again, because why not? And okay, this one is Croatia. Not the best score, but it is doable. Still doable. Okay, this one's nice, and now we're starting to get into some small countries, so I guess just thinking of like somewhere southern Taiwan here kind of looks, I don't know if it looks southern or not. It is right in the center of the country, but unfortunately I think that score does put us out of contention here. No, still not. Okay, so that's nice. We still have a Sri Lanka round here to save us, potentially. I think just central here makes sense. Maybe even a bit further south. Man, I should have been talking. I should have been talking while we were still alive, but anyway. And then in Australia, it would have been nice to end it off. I do think just somewhere exiting Sydney here makes sense. Maybe around here. Maybe it could be like south of Canberra as well. Let's find out. Okay, actually not a bad score to finish it off. So 23.4k. That is a good score. Look, all consistent, good scores. Now, how many points did I drop on that Sri Lanka? Because had I clicked right to the south, like I said, we still would have just missed out. But yeah, unfortunately, I think we would have gotten like very, very painfully close. So maybe I'm kind of glad I didn't. But regardless, I did like get the sense that it was south right at the end where there were the palm trees. So next one, black car, very hilly, somewhere around Santiago, I feel like, on the north to south road there. I actually do like this guess. Let's find out. I forgot about the other black car in Jordan, so there we go. Not a good guess. It's just super dry. But that's the thing. You can go from 23.5k to 0 right there and then. This one looks to be French with all the sandstone stuff. Maybe southern. I like Bordeaux here. Let's find out. Okay, it is actually in this town here, however you pronounce it. And the score is not good enough. So back on the search, guys. Back on the search. Ooh, really big red bridge here. Oh, it's something around here. I guess I'll just go over here in Borneo, but I'm not really sure. Okay, actually Philippines. Not what I was expecting. Must say, not what I was expecting. I wonder if I could have worked out that it was right-hand drive. Regardless, this one is probably Argentina, actually. Surprisingly, it wasn't exactly my first thought, but maybe somewhere right up the north, and it is Arg, but further south. That's the way it goes. Mexico and US were my first thoughts there. Anyway, this one is looking to be like a really far north Finland, so I'm just going to hedge it here. Somewhere like that, maybe even like this direction here. Okay, yes, that was a good last-minute adjustment. Maybe I even tried to click further, but yeah, that's a good enough score. Next one, Japan. Fairly hilly. It's not giving me much, this one. Sendai, maybe? I'm not really sure if Sendai and all that has, like, Gen 4, but let's go there. No, Osaka. Would have been just better off hedging. Unfortunate. Next one, Black Car, Titicaca. I think around Titicaca here makes the most sense. We've got it to the south, so let's guess on the north bank here. Like there. Let's go right there. Not too bad, but still the wrong country. This one is a fairly self-explanatory in the hills of Sri Lanka here. Right deep in the hills, I'll just guess on this mountain pass here. And okay, that's good. 69 kilometers away. Nice. 4.8k. Very good. Next one. The left-hand drive, England flag. They're proud. Maybe something southern here. Southampton could be a good shout, I think. I'm just going to leave it there. It's north of London, so a hedge would have been better. I think we're still in contention. Here we have a tie round. I think with a single yellow would make sense. Just somewhere up in the hills, so if I can find it in time. Let's just go over here. I like that. Okay, it's way further north. So, yeah, that was destined for failure, that attempt, but still decent. Still decent. Yellow outside lines here. I don't know, it should be like fairly northern, I think. So, I don't know, like, I think this guess kind of makes sense. And, okay, it's the other side of Johannesburg and Pretoria, so the score's not quite up to scratch. Next one. What are these bollards? Gen 4. Is this Hungary? That's the only thing I can think of. Budapest area? Okay, that's good. That's good. 4.6k is a good find right at the end. We have, okay, mountains all the way to the west. So, yeah, maybe like Tomok or something like that would make sense here. Yes, no, it looked good because it zoomed in, but yeah, not actually the best. So we're still just in contention here, I think. Yeah, so this one should just be somewhere in Colombia. Let's go right there. I don't know. We're gonna. Yeah, I was thinking south as well. We were right on the border, so we needed an insane guess, and it didn't come. Okay, so another nice Sri Lanka here. This one is fairly flat. I don't know. Maybe over here actually makes more sense than anything. Let's see. Okay, nice. We're near Colombo, so a hedge might have been better at Colombo, but 4.8k is good. Next up, double yellows. I think this one should be like around here in Finland. Let's hope for the best. Fairly northern, maybe? Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. 4.7. Okay, good. So now we need really good guesses from here on in, but it looked a little hilly, so that was good for Finland. Okay, will it load? Yes. Abuja? Abuja is what's springing to mind here, so let's just go there. I don't really know. Oh man, it's actually just way further south. That's unfortunate. We're still on track for a good score, so let's find out what we get. The next one would have been Mexico, which is always difficult. I think maybe even just a Mexico City would be fine for this one. It kind of looks like Mexico City to me, so let's see. Please don't actually be there. Okay, good. Wasn't quite there. Santiago de something. And the last one would have been a nice little Japan, and for this one I would have just stuck at Tokyo because it looks so condensed. And it wouldn't have been, so that's good. Or who knows what I would have done, but it was 21,000 anyway, so a good score, but nothing to dwell on because we are still nowhere near what we need. Okay, next one, left-hand drive. This one looks like an easy, Malaysia to me. I think looks like a good place to put it. Okay, it's actually right down near Sarawak, and yeah, it's a big country, so we miss out there, unfortunately. One of those countries where you can guess the right place and still lose 4,000 points. This one, Sweden. Sweden, should be Sweden, I think. That's the first thing that comes into my mind with that architecture, so let's find out. And no, it's actually Estonia, so interesting. A nice looking Estonian around there. Definitely some nice countryside in that country. This one is right in the hills of Slovakia, I want to say. Haven't had a Slovakia around in a while, I haven't. Who knows why, but yeah, let's just guess right up in the hill pass here. And that's really good, 24 kilometers away. I think I was about to move it closer there. In my own heart, I think I was, but that's a good start. Next one is not looking as nice. It could be like Northern California, honestly. I kind of like Northern California here, just because. No, Montana. I don't know. That house kind of looked more like look more like West Coast style to me. So, just a thought. All yellow road lines, right-hand drive. I don't know. I know that Chile likes to do this, but this could be Middle East, you know. Oh, nice. Okay, a good start. Well, not a good start. Not enough points. I don't like to continue when it's less than 4,500. This one is Canadian. Yeah, I always like to go around here, but I'm still going to do it again. Let's see if it's right. Okay, yeah, it's Ontario, but Ontario is absolutely punishing. It's a huge, huge province. Back to it. I can see that our attempts are starting to improve here a little bit, so that's good. This one feels like southern... I want to say southern Austria, Klagenfurt area. Let's find out. Okay, 15 kilometers away. Absolutely beautiful. I just had a round recently with those short bollards, and I saw them again, so I thought, let's try it again, and I was right. Ooh. Lots of ferns. I don't know, this one is definitely difficult. I'm going to go on the coast of Finland here, but it could be Sweden. And okay, that's actually really good. That's actually another really nice guess. It's not as good as the last one, but just considering the few clues that we had, I'm really happy. Okay, now we got to sit up. France. I don't know if it's like southern or... I'm going to guess near the Swiss border. It kind of reminds me of there, but it's going to be somewhere along here, I think. Ooh, oh, it looked so good when the view came up, but no, 3.7k. Unfortunate, right latitude, but nothing else correct. And the next one would have been Mexico. I'm assuming it's just Mexico somewhere up here. Let's just go near Monterrey. Fairly far north, sure. Yeah, it would have been a fine guess, but nothing special. And then probably like Tamale or something like that to finish it off. So... yeah, we would have ended up with a score of 21,800. Another good score. Guys, we've had plenty of good attempts today, but just nothing quite on the money. But I'm still pushing myself. This one is Luxembourg. Okay, this is the type of start we need. Luxembourg is absolutely the goat country. Let's go southern. Doesn't feel that hilly. Let's go southern. And yes, 8.8 kilometers away. Perfect. Okay. Tweed Beaches, where the hell is that? It's over here, I think. Like Tweed, somewhere over here, I'm pretty sure. Let's go, 7.2 kilometers. Okay, this is the start of something insane. Okay, so 2 sub 10 kilometer guesses in a row. Okay, full concentration. I have no idea what this one, man. I don't think this is correct. Oh no. Oh, it's not terrible. Man, Romania just screwed me up there. That's like a really tough Romania round as well. Right in the middle of the hills. That's the thing, Romania is like very distinctive when it's flat, but as soon as you're in the mountains, it can be so deceptive. That's unfortunate. Let's play it out to see what it would have been. Is it like, I think this one might be just like a dry Cambodia somewhere over in the center here. Okay, it would have been Thailand anyway, so a tough round. And then, it would have been a Lesotho to finish it off. It was possible. With the right guesses, it was possible, I feel like. Let's just go Maseru, probably makes sense to be in that area. So yeah, 59 kilometers away, 22.4. What a start, though. What a start that would have been to a real seed. Okay, so here is the final seed or two, guys. Let's see how we go. We've only got a few more minutes to play. Okay, we're in Newark. This is the exact type of start we want. If I can actually find it, here we go. Plonk it down, and we should be right near the center of town here. So something like that. There. Okay, 3.2 kilometers away. That's a good start. Next one. Left-hand drive, fairly hilly. Kind of feels more like Sarawak than anything else to me, so let's just go and hedge right here. Pray for a good score. Okay, 106k, so that's good. So we're on track for this one, guys. Ooh, Lesotho. Yes, baby. Okay, it's starting to come together here. Let's actually find the country in time. Kind of reminds me more of maybe the southern regions here. We'll see. Okay, that's good. It's just in Maseru, so still a fine score. Next up. The only thing I can think of is Bangkok here. The only thing I can think of is Bangkok. It's going to be Bangkok or nothing. Oh, man. It's such a big city for Thailand, and look where we are. That's so painful. How am I ever meant to get that, man? I mean, Bangkok, I knew it was, I knew it probably wouldn't be right, but it just had to be a big city, and I don't think I've ever gotten one in this city here before. And it's both sides of the border. That is a painful way to end it off, but it's going to have to be how it's going to have to be. And then I would have lagged for this one. So I think it would have been, I think it would have warranted a refresh. So there we go. I'll just try and guess quickly for what it would have been. And yeah, let's go Natal, something like that. Who knows? And it would have been Southern anyway, but I probably would have tried harder. Regardless, we end up with a 19.58. We had plenty of nice attempts here, and I do feel like we're going to get there very soon. Just need the seed to be nice to me like it was for the first 3 rounds of this one. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in a video very soon. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.